I made my debut for Chelsea at the age of 17. I had butterflies when I first stepped on.
It's a player that has good pace, he likes to attack, and of course it was the right time for him to go on loan.
I stepped up to the Championship when I went to Wigan. He was playing in the game.
He let the ball pass in between his leg, and when he tried to turn,
Felt like someone just shot me in my leg.
What's your name?
I'm Dujon and I play both wings.
I got scouted at the age of 7. When you're that age, you don't really think about, oh, I want to be a footballer. You just play it because you enjoy it. In the academy, it's just like a family. I was playing with the likes of like Tammy, Reece James.
We come here at such an early age together, and obviously we've played many games and many years with each other throughout in the academy.
He's an inspiration for a lot of people in the academy because he's come through the ranks and he's one of the players that's in the first team now.
Reece James scores the Champions League goal, and it's 4-4 at Stamford Bridge.
Chelsea, fortunately for us, we have a fantastic academy. The amount of young talents that we keep producing, and Dujon is one of them.
Sterling's in! Dujon Sterling!
They won the league, the cup, the youth Champions League.
2014, 15, 16, and now 2017.
All you want to do is keep getting trophies every season.
I made my debut for Chelsea at the age of 17. The game that we played, it was Nottingham Forest at home.
Here comes Dujon Sterling. Now, if you haven't seen this guy before, you are going to enjoy him. He is rapid, he is high quality, he can play pretty much anywhere on the pitch. Another 17.
I had butterflies when I first stepped on. Just the lights was crazy. It was like the stadium was packed. And I think when I stepped on, I didn't want the game to end because I just wanted to just keep playing.
Probably the best moment of my life so far. I'm just happy that I could do it for me and my family.
How's everything?
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah. For me, I work with Paulo Ferreira. And having a close relationship with him is really good because he played the same position as me. So there's always things that he would tell me what he used to do, how I can implement it into my game, not just on the pitch, but things off the pitch as well. You're learning from someone that's won everything in the game, and he's a Chelsea legend. That's what I want to try and be as well.
I was a player that he was doing really well here in the academy, and of course, the club decided that it was the right time for him to go on loan.
My first loan was to Coventry when I was 18. I found it quite difficult the first couple games, just getting used to men's football. I had a really bad game, and I got taken off at half-time. So the following week, the manager still had trust in me, and he just said, think of it as a game. We were playing at Chelsea in the under-23s. Don't think of it as a men's game. That game, I got an assist, and it was a big game as well because it was against Sunderland. I came away with like man of the match. From there, my season turned, and I was on fire for the rest of the season. That was a good lesson. Even though it was tough to take at the time, I think that's what's helped me to become the player I am today.
What a ball in from Sterling. The 18-year-old has really hit top form after a tough start in senior football.
He had a really good season at Coventry, and he gave the jump now from League One to Championship.
I stepped up to the Championship when I went to Wigan.
They lost Reece James and they need another right back.
Toughest league in the world. It's physically demanding. My season was going all right. The games that I did play, I played well. The feedback that I've gotten has all been positive, but there's always room for improvement. We was playing in a game against Leicester in the FA Cup. I was sprinting back and...
He let the ball pass in between his leg, and when he tried to turn, he just pulled the hamstring and...
Felt like someone just shot me in my leg. Yeah, so I came off straight away. I left the stadium in crutches.
I know, unfortunately for him, he had like these little injuries that kind of stopped that momentum, that sequence of games that he was having.
2 days after I got injured and had a scan, we just thought it was a grade 1, so we thought it was going to be 7 to 10 days. Then at the end of the 10 days, we had another scan because I still couldn't walk properly, so we went back for another scan. It said that it's torn.
Of course, he's a Chelsea player. If they feel that it's an injury that the player doesn't need to come here, he will stay there and do the recovery. But if it's a little bit more, so then Chelsea, of course, would prefer to have the player and of course, do all the exams. And when he's ready to go, he will go back.
A lot of people can be depressed from having such an injury like I had, but I just take it as the more I do, the stronger it's going to get.
Dujon recovery has been going well.
Done a lot of ankle strengthening, hamstring strengthening as well. Then outside, it's been a lot of acceleration, speed stuff, getting you quick off the mark and like your reaction times.
Medical department, they want to make sure that he's 100% ready to go and start training with his team.
How have you been going?
Yeah,
How's been the last few days?
Yeah, good. Been outside.
Yes?
Running hard.
No, but I'm happy that everything is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're better and you'll be back. Yeah, because they need you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They're doing well at the minute.
Yeah, they are, but they need you as well.
They need more, yeah.
And we need to see you on the pitch as well.
Yeah. So right now we're going back up to Wigan. I haven't done this journey in a long time, so it feels good to be doing it. It's been a long time since I kicked the ball. My rehab's gone really well. For some people, they might find it hard to be motivated to actually go into rehab, but for me, it was a motivation to think, I don't want to do this again. I want to get back on the pitch quicker. The hardest part about leaving Chelsea and going back to Wigan is getting back into the routine that I used to have at Wigan. So times I go to sleep, the food that I eat, the routines at the training ground, back into that mode of being ready for like match days and that. Going, living now 3 hours away, it's different. You don't really want to be away from your family for that long, but it's choices that you got to make and choices that you got to do to get to where you want to be. Yeah, living by myself, I think it's good in fact, because another learning experience, to be honest. For me, it's more chilled. I don't really leave the house, so for me, it's just relaxing. It's good to be back up here. Missed it a lot. Now I just can't wait to get back into training with them and be able to help them for the rest of the season. The injury is a shame, but I'm not dwelling on it. It's gone, it's in the past, I'm back now, so I'm ready to go and I'm raring to go. And my dream is just to, play for Chelsea. It's just the club that I've been at since I was a baby, so I have to play for that team.
He's a player with big potential. I believe that he can go further and play on a really good level.
Champions League level, World Cup level. That's the level I want to be at. 100% I'll achieve that. It's just I've got to put my mind to it and I've got to show it on the pitch. One day I will wear that shirt again.